What is going on, Space Academy? It's your boy TC, you know what I'm saying? And we are here with the one, the only superstar Buzzi Lee. Yes, sir. What's going on? How you feeling today?
Yo, I'm feeling so energetic. Shout out to Red Bull.
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where you guys from now?
We're from Jersey. Yeah, we're just hanging around in Jersey. I was at a braai. And
just chilling.
Now I'm here.
Welcome,
in Pretoria.
Welcome to the studio. Welcome to the Space Academy, you know.
Thank you for having me.
Lovely to have you.
I already feel like I'm in space.
Oh yeah, that's the whole vibe.
In this room, like, y'all have your own thing going on here. Space and Centurion.
Space Impact. That's right there.
Wait.
But yeah, let's jump right in, man. So, you know, where are you from? Or where do you stay now? Where were you born? Where were you raised?
I'm from Atteridgeville, Pretoria, which is Pheli, basically. Yeah. And then I was raised in Pheli. Yeah, everything Pheli. School, I went to like Waterkloof Primary, that was in Pretoria, like by Waterkloof Brooklyn sides. And then high school, I went to Pretoria Girls High, which was in like Arcadia, Sunnyside, Hatfield vibes.
Sure.
Yeah, and then now I stay in Randburg type vibes.
Why did I think already you stay in Pheli Vele still?
I don't. I left Pheli like in high school actually. Cause
Why? There's something where...
No, like the true story is the true story, but now I feel like I'm throwing my granny under the bus.
Let's just touch base on it.
Nah, like my granny like kind of kicked me and my mom out when I was in like grade 7. Just cause we were just doing unruly things. So she was like, go do your own thing. Yeah, so I moved out. I was just living in the east, then I lived in Midrand, and then now I live in Randburg.
Okay.
Just to be closer to like all my producer friends and everything. They're mostly that size. So yeah.
And how was it living in Pheli, the environment?
It was cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was cool. It's all I knew, so I don't know what else to like, you know. It's all I knew, and then I'd go to like school, and then that's where I'd see like Makoa vibes all the time, and everything there's posh. But then I go back to the hood, and everything there's like chilled. And yeah, so it was very nice. My granny was strict. She was a teacher.
Oh, okay.
So like she always like had me like come back home for the sunsets, all that. So like
strict.
I was very like, you know, I was always like in line. I wasn't doing the most. I started doing the most maybe grade 10 going forward. That's when I was starting to ganga a little bit, but
so you were doing unruly things, but you were still
like they didn't know, so yeah.
You didn't jumpies.
I hope not. Yeah, but I had a pretty like chilled childhood. Like I was happy. I don't remember like ever being like sad or anything. Like my granny held me down, my mom held me down, my whole family really. Yeah.
And then with the whole music thing, like how was their reception to that? Saying, "Hore, this is what you want to do. This is what you're gonna pursue."
Yeah, it just happened. They just had to accept it really because it was already happening. So yeah, it wasn't really like a dream I had or anything. It just like happened, or I was hanging around like producers a lot, like and everything, and then they just convinced me to like hop on a mic, and then one day I did it, and I actually liked how it sounded. I'm like, damn, like, I sound so cool. After the effects and everything, like this is way better than a voice note type vibes. Yo, you know. So then I'd play the songs to my mom and my aunt at first, because obviously like they had swear words here and there, so I couldn't play that to my whole family. I was just showing my mom like, listen to what I did. Like after school, I was just chilling. And then she was like, damn, this sounds cool.
This is dope, yeah.
But then we didn't think, I think it's because of COVID, like there was nothing to do. So it just happened that I focused all my energy on music. And then, then it happened. But I'm very happy that COVID happened in that sense, because I got to like get time to like discover like what else I like. Because I was just always school orientated, job, this, that. But I never really knew what I really want to do. Like I didn't know, because nothing, just when I'd see like all the curriculums, I'm like, what is this?
Which one?
Like,
this one?
Nothing like was vibing with me. Like I wanted a job whereby I can have tattoos and look the way I want to look, and like they're not gonna tell me that yo, you like
you can't do that. You can't look like this.
You understand? Like, so I kind of made sure that that happens by doing this.
And have you always been like a fan of music, or was it a thing you just literally just jumped into?
No, I've always been a fan of music. Like since I was a youngin', like hip hop vibes, like Nicki Minaj. I know all the raps. Beyonce. I like the greatest. Like one thing about me I noticed is that I always liked the greatest of everything. Like Michael Jackson was my favorite. Like I had his posters, I had his DVDs. Beyonce, it was always the one who was the number one. Like I was like watching their things all the time. But I never thought that one day I'd kind of like be that in my own sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, that's crazy, because I guess like watching all those things wasn't in vain. Like I wasn't just practicing Beyonce's choreos for no reason.
It led up to what's going on today. Exactly.
So it's crazy. It's really crazy how life works out.
And do you remember your first studio session? Who that was with?
Yeah. My first studio session was with my friend. Her name is Deborah Nest. She's a singer. Yeah. She was working with Usanele from Boys and Bucks at the time. I think. Yeah. And then I sent her a voice note. She happened to be in studio with Usanele. I sent her a voice note just like being my normal crazy bubbly self, I guess. And then Usanele heard it, and then he's like, damn, who's that? Tell her to come record that voice note on our song.
We need that right here, yeah.
And I was like, what? As a skit type vibe. So I was like, what? That's crazy. He really wants me to come over. And then the next time she went to studio, she took me with. And then I was recording a skit, kind of like a voice-over vibe. And I did like literally the exact voice note. I had to write everything out I was saying, even though I was just talking to her, hyping her up.
Yeah.
And then that was kind of cool. I was like, damn, this is so cool.
Sounds dope, yeah.
Yeah, but the song never came out. And then afterwards, I went to the studio maybe a year later with my producer friends that I was talking about. And then they were just like, yo, Buzzi, like, do this. We wrote a song for you type vibes. And then I literally like read it and I said it. And it sounded cool. And I'm like, yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. Yeah.
But I didn't think it would be a career. I was just doing it just for fun because it was cool to have a song. I was not gonna lie, like it's cool to like.
It's always interesting when that happens.
It's cool. It's just cool.
Like, you just find interest in something. Now it's what you're doing.
But it wasn't a career. I still thought I don't know, do what, bro. I didn't know where I was gonna end up, but I didn't think it would be music. Even till today, I'm shocked. Like even coming here, I was like, I'm Buzzi Lee.
Is this me?
Yes.
Real, yeah.
Literally, that's me like half of the time, really.
And then your name, where did that come from? How did that come about? Buzzi Lee.
Yeah. Okay. So with these people, I started making songs with me. Yeah. Like they were trying to like release one of the songs, and then they were like, "Yo, you need to come up with a name." And like me, I just couldn't. Like I didn't know what to come up with because I was looking for a unique name, but I just didn't find it, right? And that day, like I was wearing like a Uzi hoodie, and I was like, I wish this was my name, but with a B.
So you added a B to the Uzi.
Yeah. Because I was like, there's already Lil Uzi. Yeah. So I was like, I can't be like Uzi something. Because all my real names start with a B. Like I have 3 names and they literally all start with a B. Okay. So I was like, no, if I'm finna rap and everything, I need like a B chain. Like the B just gotta be there. So my rap name also gotta be a B name. So I was like, okay, Buzzi. And then I'm like, nah, it needs a surname, bro. Like, it needs a surname just to sound cooler. And then I just researched all the cool things that would sound with Buzzi. And then I saw Bruce Lee's name. I'm like, Buzzi Lee. I'm like, yeah, this is the one.
Buzzi Lee, that's it.
Yeah, because like dope. Bruce Lee, like, you know, hits people on, like, okay, not on song, sorry. Like, he's a martial artist guy. And he always, like, chops niggas up and everything. So I'm like, that's me. Like, literally, like, in songs, like, I'm gonna slap you, I'm gonna hit you like Bruce Lee. So I'm like, I guess he can be like my young alter ego vibe. I don't know. I was just like, we'll think about this later, but I went with it.
For now, this is what you're going with.
I went with it. And like, funny enough, then I realized after that, my second name is Busi Siwe. But obviously short is Buzzi. So I was like, Buzzi kind of sounds like Buzzi, but like just more cooler. Yeah. Because there's already a Buzzi, like a musician. Exactly, so I was like, Buzzi. I'm like, okay. B, as long as B's there, like I'm cool. So that's how I came up with Buzzi Lee.
That's actually an interesting
And it, like, I didn't think it would be like a thing that I had to say again and again, because now I'm always like, damn. So this is how I really came up with this name. Like, can't believe I have to repeat this, but it's fine. It's the truth.
But it's interesting, you know what I'm saying? You put a whole lot of different things together. You actually thought about it, you know?
Yeah, and also, the Lee also stands for Libra because I'm a Libra. I was like, okay, it can stand for Libra because I'm a Libra. That's my star sign. So I was like, See?
Yeah.
Something yana just to put more meaning to it. My own meaning.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
And you are an independent artist. How's that been going for you?
It's been okay. Like, I don't know anything else, so
yeah. You just gotta do it.
Yeah. It's just like living my everyday life, like with me and my manager, who's also my friend. Like, we've been friends since grade 8. So it's like, just like any other thing we do it together. So we tackle this issue together. Like, okay, you're gonna rap, you're gonna manage. Okay, how do we do this? Yeah. So we just do it, bro. Like, can't complain about things you don't know. Just do it.
Facts.
Like, but I'm not saying I don't complain. I'm sure I do. But right now, I don't wanna. Right now, I'm just thankful that something is working out, and we'll figure it out.
Any plans to sign to a label, or if you were offered the chance, is that something you would pursue, or you want to push independence fully?
Yo, for now, I'd say I want to push independence, because I don't want to like rush myself into things I don't know. I want to like first understand what's happening, because like I said, I didn't plan to be like a musician. It just happened. So I'm thankful it happened, and like I'm good at it and all of that. But now also, before I like get myself into anything, I want to like understand. So it's like taking time to learn that actually like benefits you in the long run than just jumping.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm trying to think about it. Like, I don't want to get myself trapped or nothing.
Yeah.
Just want to wait.
Yeah.
Like, just wait your turn, because I want to do what I can with what I have.
Yeah.
And then if I get
one
more,
step at a time.
Yeah, like, because honestly, I'm not rushing. Like, I'm like, whatever, man.
You're doing your thing, so let it unfold however it unfolds.
Exactly. So that's where I am right now. I don't, like, you know, like after being in school and then always following people's rules, and at home, until you're 18, you must listen. I wanted to just define what I want for myself. Like, I do me because I want to do it. So I don't want to sign into anything that's gonna like tell me how to do anything as of yet, because I don't like being controlled. So right now I'm not ready to be controlled.
You want to just keep pushing your own thing, how you want to do it.
Yeah.
That's dope. Actually, why did me first time I saw and heard your music, ne? So you heard of your music. I think it was at Zanzu, you were performing. And then like you stepped out, and then I'm like, okay, like who is this? Okay, let's see what's going on. I'm like, nah, for real though, yeah. I'm like, who's this? Okay, you stepped on stage, you're doing your thing. I'm like, yo, you had so much like confidence.
What was I wearing?
What were you wearing, dog?
Because
I remember you because you were standing on top of one of that platform they have there.
Yeah, no, thing is, I performed at Zanzibar, I think maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Or 4. So, but I'm just trying to think which day was it, because there was one time we went for Cotton First activation, like, which was last year, and I was wearing all black, leather, ensemble, black boots.
It wasn't this year, it was last year.
Yeah, and then there was a time I went, and then I was with another guy on stage. Did I hop out with another guy?
I think that's the one.
Oh,
I think that's the one.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening, but yeah, I was there. Yeah.
So like, I see you doing your thing. I'm like, I see the confidence, the stage presence. So like,
that's how I was scared.
You were in your element. You look like you knew what you were doing.
Funny enough, I'd be so scared until I just step on. I just have to throw it away, because I can't take a in front of people.
And the thing is, you wouldn't think, because looking at you, you just like ooze confidence, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's not easy, bro. It's not easy jumping from like just a normal person to like now you have to.
Now you're a superstar.
Because I'd go to parties just to be there and watch people do the thing. Me, I'd be there to get lit and have fun. And now you have to be the one to like.
Just all eyes on you.
Like, Buzzi, we want to party. And then everyone's quiet and you're just like,
Oh, is it a bit cringe for you?
No, it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's nice when kind of like you grew up into this. Like, if you were always a person who used to perform, even if you were first a dancer or first an MC, or like me, it just went from 0 to 100, bro.
Real quick.
But I guess I'm learning. It's helping me also be confident, because like, I guess now, you know, I'm getting there. So, because it's not like I'm not confident, but like, you always just doubt yourself. But after you, no, it's not that night. It's not that night.
No.
It's not that night.
Is there? But I'll find it, and then I'll pop it up for the people to see. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're saying, I actually thought you'd always had this confidence. I was gonna ask, like, if you've always been confident.
Nah, I wasn't always confident. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Nah. No, it's because I used to think like being confident was being cocky. That's why I didn't want to be confident. I think I was doing it on purpose. Like, I knew I'm fly, I knew everything. Sure. But it's like, I don't want to let that get to my head so that now if I'm being over confident or cocky, then they blame it on me just being fly. Yeah. I wanted to actually, you know, but then I realized that, you know what, bro, love yourself, bro. Like, who else is supposed to like, you know, as I grew up. So I'm very happy that that happened, because bro, you want to please people and downgrade yourself for other people, but people will never put you on the pedestal that you can put yourself on. So yeah, like now I'm getting there, like. And that's what I want for other girls. So yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you're getting more comfortable with it, being on stage, interacting with the people.
No, I'm like, one thing I can say I'm confident about is the songs that I put out, because I need to like it before I even give it out to people. Because, so whether or not people like the songs, at the end of the day, I'm just like, okay, it's either for you, excuse me, or it's not for you type vibes. But actually, like stage performance, all of that is things like I'm getting used to. But each time I do it, I get happier and better. Because at first, I remember the first time I performed, I was screaming on a mic. Because me, I was thinking, you know, Kante, when I watched the video, I was like, I'm not even posting this. Like, like I was screaming. I was like, my God, like,
you didn't know how to.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. It takes time to build that thing where you show off how you're presenting yourself. But I didn't know any better. All I knew is that I see people on the stage, they grab a mic, they look like, Kante, yo, you actually need to work on everything. Like, this thing is not easy. Like, it's not just like, you just hear, like, you gotta control your voice, you gotta control your breath, like, all of these things. But it's fun to learn about. And, yo, I guess I'm supposed to be doing this. So, hey.
It's your calling, man.
It's my calling. Okay, I can't run away.
You can't. I can't. You're too deep in now. Like, you're in too deep now.
Yeah.
So you have to.
Yeah. You know? Yeah.
Okay. Now I feel you. But that's dope. I think it's really interesting how you're still finding yourself on the stage, you know what I'm saying? As much as you are doing your thing, you know, people don't really know the behind the scenes. How do you feel as a person before an artist, going out there, putting yourself out there? So I think that's really interesting. And like your journey so far, is that like, has it been wonderful? Are you met with hardships? Is it right now where you are in this point in time?
Yo, it's like overall, if I could rate it overall, like it's been pretty good. Like, cause yo, I didn't expect it. Like, I didn't know like everything was gonna happen. I just really did something, worked on it, and then it prospered into something bigger. So for that, I'm very thankful, because I didn't necessarily know that me just doing certain little things like working on myself and finding my own passion and focusing on myself would lead to like bigger things, you know? So in that sense, it's been dope. I mean, the only hardships obviously is like things you face, difficulties you face. Like, for instance, being a girl and, you know, people just talking weird stuff, like doubting you, doubting your intelligence, thinking that you're just one-sided or you just this or you just that. But you learn that, ayo, everybody's just going to judge you and say what they want to say because they don't know you. So you just keep it going because you know almost your own truth. So. Hi, what can I say? What can I say?
And as a female artist, do you feel any pressure from your male friend artists or anyone else who's doing their thing? Or like to you, is it a thing of like, look, y'all are doing y'all, I'm doing me, and we're keeping it pushing?
Yeah, I don't think I feel pressure because I'm not focused on like anyone but me and my people. Like I'm focused on people in the sense that I want to support them and I want everybody to win, because if like whoever wins, that means we're all winning as like the South African music industry, you know what I'm saying? So like when another one wins for like truly being dope, I'm just happy because at least people are opening up to more people, right? So I'm not, I couldn't be bothered about what people are doing. I'm focused on myself, like pressure way. Like the pressure is me. I'm the problem. Like I look at myself and I'm like, okay, how do I become better than that then? And then that's the problem. So I'm like, okay, how do I work that out? But focusing on other people, like you don't know where they started. You don't know their stories. You don't know what they've been through. So you can't even speak for people's stories. And I don't want to. So But all I know is that, yo, I'm focused on me and we're doing good. We're trying our best, like I'm telling you that. We do our best. We can't complain. We can, but then pick yourself back up and you keep it moving. Because that's life, bro.
Yeah. And speaking about your male friends in the industry as well, 25K Anger is also from Pheli. And did you meet him when you were staying there, or was this something that happened within the industry once you tapped into the music?
Yeah, I met 25 like before I was a rapper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I was just friends with his friends. Like, yeah, but it's because like I was working with one of his friends at a gym. I used to work at some gym as like a gym consultant, and then yeah, like one of the guys. Oh, Doobie Man. His name's Doobie Man. He's also a rapper.
Okay.
So yeah, like he was rapping, and I think maybe we just gravitated towards each other, me and Doobie. So I just ended up meeting the group, and then 25 was always there, minding his business, quiet.
Yeah.
Always listening to headphones, writing. You'd see he's in his like
in his
own zone.
Yeah.
He was always like that. Like he's very sweet, humble. Didn't talk too much. Didn't do anything. And then but I never really spoke to him at that point. I'd always just say,
just hi, bye.
Yeah.
Passing by. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when I did music, that's when we got more to like actually form an actual relationship, like and talk and like And he's been very like supportive, like I'm not gonna lie, like there was a time the sweat pool is
no sweat.
There was a time we were on BT, right? And then we were doing a cypher, and it was last year, and then bro, I freaked out, like, cause somebody who was going before me forgot their verse or flop, and I was going next, and then now my lines also just you know, when somebody flops and then you also like yo,
yeah.
So I literally did that. I flopped, bro, and then like I flopped like for 2 takes, and then 25 literally just took me to the side and said, yo, breathe, do this and this and this. And after he spoke to me, bro, I killed it, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like 25 was so dope, bro. Like I really love him. Like I just wish him the best. Like he's the most humble, supportive, hardworking, in his bag, in his lane, in his own. He's also not bothered. He doesn't bother anyone. He doesn't want to be bothered.
He seems like a very laid back guy.
He
like,
is.
No stress, no problem.
I really love 25K, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I respect him too. Like, shout out to him for everything.
That's so dope, yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you do hop in the studio, like what's your creative process when you want to work on something, when you jump into a track?
I mean, it depends on the day. Like there's times where it's like I just go to the studio, I'm in the mood, and then, you know, the producer makes a fresh beat like on site, and I tell him, like I give him references like, oh, I like this song, or I heard this song today and this beat, like, you know, then he like, oh, okay, this is your vibe. Then he does his own vibe of it, and then we hop in. And then there's times where they send me beats, and then I'm at home, I'm bored. If I'm not doing anything, I write. Then I just go and record it. And then there's times where it's like people send me ideas like, yo, Buzzi, can you hop on this? And then I go and hop on it. Yeah, so it really depends on the day, but yeah. It's how I flow.
Okay. Yeah. And now I want to talk about your SA Hip Hop Award 3 nominations, you know, and then Best Remix, obviously, for Never Ride. How was that whole experience for you? For like seeing the category, seeing all the nominations.
Yo,
and like,
it was crazy, bro. Because I literally started the year before, because this all happened last year, and my first songs came out 2021. So I was like, how am I seeing the things that I used to see on TV? Like, I don't know, bro. It's still crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, but I was very proud, like, because I barely like gotten awards in life. Like even in high school, like I didn't really get awards for anything. I didn't commit to any sport. Like I did do sports, I did like stuff, but I wasn't committed, like as in like I wanna be number one, or I just did it just because that's what we hear most. Okay. But now it's like, damn, at this age, like I'm getting like awards for like something like this. I'm like, damn, this must be some destiny, because I don't know, like, I'm not used to like getting awards for I'm not used to being number one. I'm always just the one seeing people like get stuff, and I'm always just like, you know. So it was very cool for once to like get something for myself.
No, that's cool.
Even though I've never really hated on nobody's success also. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's just quickly go to an ad break. We'll be right back.
I'ma rob you like my row. From the drunk, I get my row. I'ma rub you like my round. Retenaga steady, takana lilipona la jomedi. Set on my face till I pass, I was beddy. Nili santa haravaya was chechi. Haravaya was chechi. When I was chaya, ukase mo bechi. Tayaga bobi go doggy go fetch it. And I got masha, this movie, I rev it.
What is poppin', Space Academy? We are still here. We are still in the building with Buzzi
Lee.
Yes, sir. So before we went to an ad break, you know, I was still asking about the, you know, the nominations for the best remix also. So now the song, the Never Ride remix, how was that for you, like jumping into that, knowing that this is already a song and it's big on its own, but now we're hopping on a remix and I have to bring my A game because there's a whole lot of people on the joint as well. So how was that for you mentally? Like,
I don't know, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like, J Smash just hit me up. Well, my friend Justin hit me up and said, J Smash is looking for you. I'm like, wait, J Smash? Like, yeah. I'm like, what?
The one and
J
only.
Smash is like, boy, nah. I want you on Mesh Beats, Never Right. Mesh Beats said, I'm like, what? What's going on? Like, all these middlemen, what's happening? But anyway, I got to meet them eventually. But yeah, and then they said the remix, and I'm like, who's gonna be on it? They didn't want to tell me, but then they told me a few names. Yeah, they told me a few names. They're like, maybe Lucas Raps, maybe Youngster, maybe 25. Like, that's all I heard.
Yeah.
And then obviously now we know the Matlera versions. I was like, what am I gonna say?
That's what I'm saying. The song already is big on its own, so now you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I overthought. Overthought
it.
But eventually I was like, yo, it's either I do it or I miss out. So come up with something, sis. So I went to studio the first time. I actually handed in an 8-bar.
Okay.
And then I gave it to Mesh.
Yeah. Which
was basically the first half of my verse. And then afterwards, they sent it back. They're like, yo, add another 8-bar. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they want more.
I'm like, the pressure gets worse. Yo. Then I just did it. Like, I just carried on. And then I was like, I don't know how it's going to be, like, you know, with the whole song. But you know what? I just know that it sounds nice to me. Like I said, me, I like it. Then I give it out.
If you like it, everyone else will. Yeah.
But how people receive it, like, according to, like, the whole song and everyone's verses, yo, I don't care because I'm not competing. I'm just representing myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, then people loved it, bro. Like people were actually, like, vibing with that verse. Yeah. Like, they were vibing. And I'm like, oh, okay, at least. Especially the girls. I'm like, girls felt like they had, like, representation.
Facts, yeah.
That's so dope. Facts. And then boys were just like, damn, Buzzi, you fine. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
So did all of y'all hit the studio, or you were doing your thing somewhere else and you just sent it?
They just sent me the beat and I did my part.
Okay, yeah, you did say.
Yeah, so Mesh did his part, and I mean, it's hard to get all those people in one room.
In one location.
Yeah, so I'm sure, but I don't know what happened though. But with me, I did my verse, handed it in, and then I heard the song maybe just before it got out, and I was like, oh, shit.
Your initial thought when you heard it?
I was like, I like what they did with my verse because the beat like went kind of like different. Like, some of the instruments stopped and it was more like,
it gave you room to do your thing.
Yeah, I was like, I like that because like the rest of the song was mostly like the same beat, but my part they changed. I'm like, I like that.
Yeah.
And then when we shot the video, I felt even cool. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm that bitch on the song.
Even in the scene, you're chilling there, you know, you're all fixing your hair, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I felt cool. I'm like, I can't believe this, man. Because we had just come from the summers that same day. We just literally drove from the summers. We so tired because we got lit there too. And then get there, it's a whole music video. I see there all these people I used to see on TV, bro, Mash Beats, bro, ATM, like everybody from ATM. I'm just like, bro,
this is crazy.
Is that words, bro? What? Yo, I was just like, that's crazy. And they like waiting for me to do my scene.
Yeah.
And when I had to do it, I was like,
the nerves.
Yeah. Because there were many men up in there, bro.
Yeah.
Like there were many men. And I was alone. I was alone. Like my manager was gone. She had to leave. She dropped me off, made sure I was set, and then she had to leave. So I was alone. And then I was like, yo, so many men here.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was cool. Like, and the video like turned out proper. I was like, as long as I look good. And but they made sure all the shots they chose, I was like,
the cleanest ones, yeah.
I'm like, thank God. Like, I'm even happy that I was mean mugging, but it's because I was tired, like, from the summer. So that mean mug made me look so sexy. I was like, damn. Yeah. Like, that's all I can say. Like, it was very cool, bro. I'm proud. Like, I'm just proud. Yeah.
Now, I saw you also dropped a promo video for Pheli with you, J Smash, 25. And to me, that looked like the same studio. Did y'all shoot it like right after that? Or
that's
dope. Okay.
Because there were like many men there. I was like, yo, y'all gonna come through for my promo video. Like, y'all all rappers, it makes sense. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna take this opportunity. I'm not like, I don't like bothering people, but then I'm like, listen, y'all gonna stay for this. Because this song's hard, is about to come out. And if you're not doing it for me, do it for J Smash, do it for 25K. Let's go.
And they hopped in, it was a whole vibe.
They were all supportive. Bo Roy, Bo Lucas raps. Like, just everybody, bro. It was very cool. I felt like that bitch because I was there on the couch. Like,
and they were like around, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is what life's about.
That's dope.
It's what life's about. It's cool to like be that bitch amongst men. It's pretty cool because it's me and my bitch. Like, we did it together. I'm like, it's nice to know you can be a boss. Put your mind to
slot
it.
yourself in there.
Just look at yourself.
Exactly. And then when it comes to your videos, like, do you have creative direction in it, or do you let people handle it? And we'll see.
Yeah, I do, like, you know, tell them what I want, but also at the end of the day, the shooter's gonna do what the shooter wants to do. So, because you also don't like want to control them too much, especially if they know what they're doing. Like, so it's like you also want them to like see, because me, I'm not a camera woman, so I don't see the same way he sees. I tell him what I want, but maybe he interprets it the way
the camera looks different.
The camera or says this and this. I'm gonna listen to suggestions because I don't like, that's how you learn. I don't know everything. So, but I do know something and what I want. So I'm gonna tell you, like, as long as you can get this general idea, let's rock.
That's dope.
So and then in terms of the editing process, it's like, if I just don't like something, I just tell you, you'll add more.
Change this or...
Really, but in general, I let people be too, bruh, because creativity, man. Yeah.
So now, at this point in time, you're growing as an artist. You're doing your thing. You're doing the performance go Cotton Fest. You're doing the BT ciphers. You know, a whole lot is going on. I think also your song with Costa Titch was on Hype Magazine article as well, you know. So with all these things happening, like, I don't want to say so fast, but you know how like everything is just unfolding.
It is fast, bro.
Getting
like,
attacked from all
2
angles.
years. This is my 3rd year, bro. In the game, and already in the 2nd year, I was performing at the Summers. Like, I'm still like, how? Like, sometimes I just go through my page and I'm like, we really went to the Summers last year. It's just I haven't processed it, bro. Like, I just haven't, bro. Like, it's crazy. That's all I can say. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, but I'm thankful because I'm glad that I didn't necessarily have to wait forever, because I know maybe I'd also feel defeated, because it's not easy. Some people really like do the most for their dreams and it takes forever.
10 years.
That's what I'm saying. I'm happy with whatever I was doing worked, because I know that all along we were staying true to ourselves, me and my friend slash manager. Like, we did this together. We were staying true to ourselves. We weren't taking nobody's shit. And we're like, sometimes we did take people's shit, because people do shit on you, but then sometimes you have to just let it be and just think about your goal. And you're like, you know what, this person has nothing to do with my goal, or they're not even going to be an obstacle. I'm going like
the other way.
I'm going just
I'm in the other direction.
But you take people's shit because they're literally giving you shit, but you can't always wild out. So it's like, okay, but bro, we made it happen. So I'm happy and I'm proud that God is on our side. We also pray, all of that, bro. Like, it's a whole lot of stuff, bro. Like, gotta pray about it. Gotta manifest, gotta do your vision boards, everything, bruh.
Oh, is that, do you plan things like that? Do you...
Not, like, I literally made vision boards in varsity, and like, they kind of came true, like, most of them, like, in their own way. Because I remember, like, for instance, I always make this example, like, on my vision board, I was studying television, right? So I put a logo of MTV base, because I found it in a magazine. I was cutting out pictures from a magazine. And I'm like, okay, for me, it represents, I hope that after varsity, I get jobs, like at production places, because I'm studying television. So I'm like, okay, I hope, you know, somebody hires me. I hope so. And then the first interaction I had with MTV was through a video. My first music video played there, things like that. That's why I'm like, it's crazy because it comes through in its own way, but I was thinking something else. But I did manifest that, but it came through in God's plan and all of that.
I think with that whole manifesting thing, you know that these things are gonna happen. You wish them into your life. But then once it does happen, it's like, it's still crazy. It's like a crazy feeling.
Yeah, because I didn't know it was going to happen this way. Like, I thought I'd be working there, shooting people every day, chilling like this. Like, you see the way he's doing right now.
Yeah. Funny enough,
unfortunately, sorry, it's not a diss.
Camera guy.
But the way you're doing right now, I'm like, instead of doing that, bro, I want to look cute too.
So that could have been you, and then we could have been.
Yeah, but I can still be that. That's the thing, Hore. That's the whole point. Like, I can be jack of all trades. But I also felt like, damn, bro, like, the people who are in front of the camera are always treated so special. Like, they be getting all the food.
They get be in front of the camera.
I want to be treated special. I'm not saying y'all don't get treated special, but you already know how it is. Like, you have to be on set the longest. I remember when I was in AVDA, bro, we'd arrive in the AMs for a shoot. We'd leave in the AMs. The talent comes when it wants to come. I also want the soft life, bro. There's a platter there waiting for you.
Yeah.
Everything, bro. I also want, like, I'm like, I know I can do this, and thank God, but wow. I also want to be like pampered and like, because we've gone through it all, right?
Yeah.
Let's get pampered, Natty.
So you're studying television at AVDA?
Yeah.
Funny enough, I was doing the same thing, but at Open Window.
Really?
And something about that is AVDA are our rivals, you know? It's like that now.
I'm alumni, my nigga.
Are we too bad?
No, but anyway, it's not that deep, bro. I went to school and now I'm here. So yeah. That's all I can say about it. I ain't got no rivals, nigga.
Like, you don't have ops, no?
Whoever's my op is upping on their own. Because me, I really like me. It's either I like you and like, you know, I just treat you nicely, cordial, all of that. And if I don't like you, you just don't exist to me. But it's respectfully, because I don't want to have to give you bad energy because I don't like you. Rather, I just totally ignore you and you're just like a random human being.
Yeah.
Like, so rivals where, bro? There's no time for rivals. Like, giving my energy to like hating someone is too much for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to hate nobody. Like, I want to love people because there's enough hate in the world. I just want to spread love. But if you want me to hate you, then you'll hear it in the songs. Like, that's where I take out my like frustration.
You'll tell them the track.
Yeah, like, because people are always like, who are you thinking? And I don't know who I'm talking to, but maybe if I'm mad, that's how I take out my frustration. Yeah. So, but I don't hate anybody. Yeah. Rather, I mize you.
Yeah, because what you put out is what you attract.
No,
you know?
dude, hate is too much. Like, because the thing is, I love too hard. So hating, I'd probably hate just as
even
hard.
worse.
And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Nah. I want to hate nobody.
Yeah. No, that's interesting that you actually did television, you know?
Yeah. And I finished.
That's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, looking at that dynamic, right? The whole film thing, that's something you were doing for school, obviously. Sharp now, you focused on what you're doing now. Are there any other hobbies that you have that you feel like you could have tapped into?
That I feel like I could have. As in, like, if I wasn't doing music. Yeah, I would have been doing behind the scenes. I would have been him right now.
You keep referring to that nigga.
Because like, he's the only one behind you with me, bro.
Oh no, we're the superstars.
We're the superstars right now. But he's also just as much as a superstar. Because he makes sure we look good and everything. That's what I'm saying. Studying TV made me respect all positions. And I know that it doesn't just take you as a superstar. Like, even me just being the rapper herself, I respect my manager so much because she deals with whatever she deals with, and she's a powerhouse on her own, and she's the reason I'm also here. Things like that. My mom, everybody, bro. Like, whoever's just been with me along the way, they have made me. I didn't do it alone. So I respect every position. My mom is saying, like, like, sometimes it's nice to be like not there the whole time. You also wanna just pop in and Beyonce them. Sometimes.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Sometimes, because I can be behind the scenes too, bro. But I guess right now my job is to be in front
of the camera.
And that's what I'm doing. But I'm sure along the way I can do a whole lot of things, because I even want to do like fashion.
Oh yeah.
Skincare things. I want to do a whole lot of stuff, bro. Like, but I'm just starting one thing at a time. But now that I can see that, okay, music, we made it possible and it's still gonna even get bigger. What else can we start along the way to like make sure, you know, that's also popping? So it's like, I'm figuring it out, bro. But I don't want to talk too much. You'll see.
When it happens.
You'll see when it happens, and we'll talk about it again, because I'm sure I'm going to see you again.
Oh, yeah, no, you're going to be back.
I'm
to
sure.
give us an update on what's new, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you also, guys, are going to tell me, oh, no, we've moved to a bigger studio now. This happened.
Come to the new spot now.
You understand?
Yeah,
so I can't wait to see, like, what's going to happen for all of us,
you
really.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, speaking on the modeling thing, you said, you know, fashion. You said fashion, nah?
Yeah.
Not modeling. Would you go into modeling? Because I think you did something with Tainted SA where you were modeling their clothes.
Nah, I just model for my friends, really.
Okay.
But I wouldn't mind modeling, like, for brands and, like, they give me money. I'm not going to say no to that.
Yeah. For the bag, yeah.
Yeah, and for free clothes. Like, who doesn't want free clothes, bro? Like, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't mind all of that, but I'm not really like a person who like would say I want to be a full-time model, because I don't like taking pictures.
You
like,
don't?
I'm so picture shy. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm so picture shy, but I'm gonna take a picture because I'm cute regardless. But but for my friends, I'll do it. Like, because Tainted is my friends. They asked me, yo, come through. Like, it's my friend Shoni, actually. He was starting, you know, his label. And I'm like, of course I'm gonna come support. If you need me, let's go. Even Souvenir, Hood Baby, who does Souvenir, like he always hollers at me. You know, Hood Poison, these people, you know.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just every brand, because we all trying to start something and we all need each other, bro. So I'm a support whoever. If you dope, I'm gonna support you. If you got good energy and I see you pushing, I'm gonna support you. Yeah. Like, I don't want anyone to fail, bro, because like this life, there's so much to this life. So sometimes you just need one person to like put you on, or maybe whatever, but you must start with yourself and work on yourself. And then when people see how much you're doing for yourself, they all gonna wanna like
with you.
And
I feel you when you say that, how you studying made you realize that you have to respect every role, every position. Yeah,
because I didn't think I was going to be like the one in front. I mean, I was there once. Hence, I'm saying it's like you just have to choose where you want to end up. And I just chose that I know I can get a camera job, but it was also hard because nobody was hiring me. I was also not as passionate about it. I'm not going to lie. Like, I saw it. I was just doing it to get the skills, but I was like, And I didn't like acting, because acting is like, if you can't act, it's very obvious.
People can tell, really.
Yeah, like
nah.
And me, I don't know if I can act. I don't know. I feel like I don't think I can act, but I just feel like all I know how to do is just be natural. So if people tell me to act a certain way, I think that's like gonna be. But if acting was my real life, I think I'd be able to do it. If I were to act as me, I'd be able to. But I don't know. Like, maybe one day, but I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, all I know is that, and I couldn't sing too. So I'm like, I can't sing. You know what I'm saying? So rapping was just like, I can rap. Damn, I didn't even know. So I was like, let's do something. Like, you found something, bro. Because other people can paint, other people
everyone has their own passion.
So I'm like, let's rock with it, bro. Let's rock with it.
Yeah. And are you planning to drop anything anytime soon? Something, for the people?
Yeah, soon.
How soon is soon?
I don't know. Y'all should like check out my social media and just keep watching. Just keep watching.
No date, nyana.
No date.
Okay, song preview, nyana.
Maybe afterwards.
Okay.
Right now, it's too much. It's too exclusive. We keep it.
You keep it on the low.
Me, I don't like. Let me tell you something. I don't like jinxing stuff. I just always feel like people just say. So until things are finalized and I know it's on the platforms and can't nobody stop this or change anything or then I'm like, here you go. This is dropping, by the way, y'all.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just like that. I'm just like hella like it takes a while to like get used to all of this, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then back to a bit of the music, you know. I just really want to understand your whole dynamic with the music thing. So the way you told me how y'all hit the studio, you told me your creative process, you know, it's different. It depends on the day, you know. But why are you laughing?
Well, I feel like the way you saying that is like I'm answering so wag. It's different. I'm just saying, like, I feel like I'm supposed to be giving like such a technical answer, but it's really like, I don't know, it depends on the day.
That's why, like, because I really like finding out. Like,
but you repeating it just sounds like I know that answer. It's different. It depends on the day. But that's really the truth.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, like I just want like, I don't know, like, with the I want to understand your whole music dynamic to you, how you treat the music. Like, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
No.
your whole attitude towards it, like what it means to you. Art, you know?
It's for me, like I said, it's a form of like maybe therapy or whatever for me, because that's kind of like maybe the side of me that, you know, when you like can be confident. Like I used to say I didn't want to be confident because I thought I was cocky. Like if I could be cocky, this is how it would be.
Yeah,
I think that's how music is for me. Like Buzzi Lee is like my cocky side. Like that's me just being a bitch because I try so hard to be nice to people. Like because I don't want to be mean. Like because like I said, my mean is too much. So I'm like So like for me it's like a form of therapy. It's like, you know, but at the same time that therapy gives other girls confidence and all of that, because that's what I've noticed. Like girls come up to me and say, yo bro, you know, because of you or because of your thingy, like I want to also do this, that's or I want to do whatever. And I always tell them, like, even if you're not gonna end up rapping whatever, just do school, like try it out, like don't say no to, like just try it out, but also push whatever you want to push. Definitely. And don't just try and be this and this and this, like try everything. That's what I always say, because like, you know, don't box yourself up. Yeah. Just try it all, bruh. Like you're young, you like have the time. So
you do have the time.
Yeah. So but music for me is just like
therapeutic.
It's therapeutic, and it's like a power that I didn't know that I needed to like get into, to like literally travel the world and meet people. And I don't know, because how else was I gonna do this? Like get to meet my idols like Riky, Sjava. Like Sjava now thinks I'm cool. Like every time I'm like, Sjava really thinks I'm cool. Like really, like every time he sees me, he's like, yo, Buzzi Lee, Buzzi Lee. Even Saudi. I remember I met Saudi at the Never Ride video, and like he knew me already. All of that. Then I'm like, dude, if I didn't just rap, even if it was just for fun, like I was never gonna know that I'm the shit. Like that's why I'm just like, to me it represents just and kingy, leveling up, awakening, knowing yourself. I don't know what to call it, bro, but it's like I went into a paint of gold and like I came out better. Like that's how I feel.
How did you meet Sjava, Pheli?
I think I met him at the Zonke music video. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe at the Zonke music video. I think that's where I met him.
In person, y'all just started chatting.
Yeah. But he also like hit me up on Instagram. I remember he DM'd me once talking about like, yo, I just wanted to tell you you dope or you cool or something like that. But he said it in Zulu. So I always reply in Zulu. I'm like, yo, Bafo, what's up? Yeah. But I'm just like, damn, bro. Like the legends really like it still doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, just because I talk shit on songs, I don't understand. Yo, I don't understand, bro. It's crazy. That's why I'm like, music for me, like it represents things I still don't understand because it's doing too much for me. Like it's doing too much. Too much.
Okay. No, I see. That's dope. Meeting people that are high up in the industry must be a crazy experience. Like, do you keep your cool? Is it like when you meet your idols? Is it like a normal thing? Because you obviously that nigga now, you know. Like,
no, it's not even about being that nigga, because I don't think I'm that nigga yet. Like, I don't, because even when I go to the mall, it's not like people recognize me all the time or things like that. So I still think I'm chill, whatever. Man. Yeah. But like when I see them, I'm like, yo, what's up? Because they treat me like a normal human being. So I'm like, oh, what's up? I don't want to like say, Sjava, what? But I remember I saw Robot Boy like a few weeks ago, but I hadn't seen him in a minute. So I was like, yo, I felt like he was a new celebrity. I'm like, yo, Robot Boy, bruh. Yo, I'm starstruck. He's like, no, Buzzi, don't be starstruck. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm brother struck. I don't know what to say. Like, what's up? But like sometimes it's like, damn, bro. Like, I actually know y'all because I don't always go out. So I don't see people every weekend, but when I do see them, I'm like, damn, bro, like we in it, bro, because we used to be like sitting there at the back watching these people all the time. Yeah. Now I'm next to them and they know me. Exactly. I'm like, that's so cool, bro. Exactly. Like I just think it's cool, but I know it's like, damn, I must be that dope. So I need to keep pressing, because who knows what I can achieve like after this. Exactly. Who knows what I can achieve. And
the fact that people are seeing your accomplishments now, you know, it's natural. They're just gravitating towards you naturally.
Literally. That's what I'm saying. We're just being ourselves, me and my friend. We're just as rowdy as we was, everything. We're just probably more grown. But that literally makes people love us for being ourselves. Exactly. So I'm like, damn, bro, that's so cool. Because I don't have time to act. I'm not an actor, like I said. No, not yet. Maybe one day I'll act. Yeah.
That's dope.
I kind of acted in some advert before, but I don't know how I did. I'm yet to see this advert.
What was it for?
Where's that advert, bro?
What was it for?
Yeah, this other advert for our friend. He was just shooting something, and I went to support him. Like, I want you to come. I don't know how to act, but it was just a few lines. So I'm like, okay, I just need to say this and this, but I don't know how it looks. I'm yet to see it.
Yeah.
But yo, I don't mind a bag. If they'll teach me,
of course.
I'm gonna go in for that bag.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing I personally wanted to find out was how you got to link up with Riky Rig and how that all went down.
He like heard my song Watla from, I think, Shampuru and Must Be Dubs and Phantom Steez. They were there like shooting some content with him at his studio.
Yeah.
And then maybe they were just playing random songs. I don't know what they were doing. I wasn't there. But then they played Watla, and apparently he asked, he's like, who's that? And they're like, it's Buzzi. He's like, bring her next week or whatever.
Ish.
And then Shamburu just called me. He's like, bro, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, nothing. He's like, Riky wants to see you. I'm like, what?
Say that again?
Like, Riky wants to see you.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, tomorrow afternoon, dress nicely. What? I'm like, where, bro?
Let's go.
When I went, I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. But they just said we're shooting a show. So we went to shoot a show. It was like kind of like this. In like his studio there by Cotton Fest.
Yeah.
And then there's mics. And then we just perform sitting down. It's called The Yard.
Oh, yeah. I see.
So we performed there. It's just that our episode never came out though. So, yeah. But we were performing there. And then after the performance, we were supposed to leave. And then he was like, yo, let me play this song. Then he played Shop Boy. And then... I just heard like all these voices. Like I heard, 25's Focus, Blackies, like everybody. And I'm like, whoa, this is a nice song. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, can you write quickly? And I'm like, hectic. And I'm like, shit. And I didn't even know if I can, but I just said,
let's do it. Yeah.
Cause I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna chicken out right now. Cause then nothing. We wouldn't be here if I chickened out that moment. Yeah. One thing about me, I can be scared or whatever, but in the right moments, I just become brave. Same time, I'm like, I just got it.
Yeah.
So I wrote the verse, and then, like he put me on Showboard, bro. And he's like, use the future. And I'm like, yo, thank you, Riky. Like, thank you. Because,
Let's just quickly go to an ad break. We'll be right back.
Buzzi Lee, the #1 if face kadege 10 Tlahela like a drop top ke slahla madende di baby o loso fana le Sjava ka spenge ke le groot man nkare ke golla modende ke tlhale ko Jozi entle ke bona bang lama re tsana ko bramo shapa appearance ko drama go tsena ma super ba re patela gore jaja ha re kriya zaka tsena smovi nara ska.
So you were telling me about the link up with Riky Rig, and I was saying rest in peace to Costa Titch as well. I saw on your Instagram, you did a post, and I don't know how close were you guys, because it looked like it really impacted you a lot.
We were like cool with each other. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, like he was just very supportive. I'd see him like if I go to studio there by their house, and I see him at events.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he was a cool guy, bro. Like, he was a cool guy.
No, I feel you. Yeah, no, man, rest in peace to them, man. But, we're really excited to see what Buzzi Lee is still going to do in the game, what you're still going to come at us with, in 2023. I'm excited to see your progression. I'm excited to see what big things you got going on. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming through to Space Impact. Welcome to the Space Academy officially. We're going to be back. Obviously, we're going to do a part 2, as we said.
We should, with new shades and new everything.
New shades, yeah.
Definitely.
You want to shout out your socials to the people there quick fast?
Follow me, guys, on Buzzi Lee _official.
Yep.
Which is BUZZILEE _official on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. What else is that? TikTok. TikTok. Yeah. Follow me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Follow me if you like me.
Of course. Yeah, man. This has been Buzzi Lee, Space Impact, and we are out.